Hi friends, the holiday season is upon us, and this is a time that we're supposed to feel goodwill toward men and love and unity. And I know if you're like me, that's been a struggle over the last few years. There's never been a time in my lifetime where I felt more division between people. And several years ago, Spirit came knocking on my door or knocking on my head or whatever it is with a message that they wanted me to document and share with all of you. And this was before the coronavirus happened. But the message is a call to unity. They called it Creating Unity and Healing the Global Heart. And I just wanted to revisit this message. I had read it to a couple different groups of people back when I wrote it and then sort of put it away and forgot about it. And it just hit me today that there couldn't be a better time to bring this message out and share it and try to spread it, especially during a time of year when we're all supposed to be feeling this sense of love and unity amongst our brothers and sisters on the planet. So I would love it if you would take some time to listen to this beautiful call to unity from Spirit. And if you'd like to, please share it around and maybe it will help heal some hearts. So let's all just take a minute to center yourself wherever you are. Even if you're driving or busy, you can just stop and take maybe 3 deep breaths with us. So blowing your air out, taking a nice deep breath in, and releasing the breath, letting it bring you into the present moment. Another breath in, maybe this time bringing your shoulders up to your ears as you breathe in. And dropping the shoulders down, breathing out. Just relaxing and settling. And the last breath in, breathing in peace. And blowing out. And just feeling a sense of presence and connectedness to me, to Spirit, to yourself, and to any people listening to this message, whenever that may happen. Okay, so this is Spirit speaking. So as I read this, try to imagine that this is the loving message that Spirit is sending for all of us to create unity and help to heal the global heart. At the heart of division is duality. Duality is simple. It was necessary for a time in human evolution. For your minds to grasp the vastness of the spirit realm in an attainable way, you had to filter the great knowledge you received from us into categories of right, wrong, good, bad, love, hate, beautiful, ugly, weak, strong. It was less overwhelming as humankind learned to live on this planet, to understand the world and the people in it in these simple terms. It felt safe. It felt uncomplicated. It gave you a sense of control. Unfortunately, out of this understanding grew the most damaging duality of all: us and them. This division gave you the illusion of being separate and better than another. As this belief grew in you, it created not only divisions within you and among you, but created a perceived chasm between you and the great universal love from which you came. It is this love that calls humanity now to take an evolutionary leap. For love cannot exist in division. Love cannot exist in duality. Love cannot exist in the game of us and them. But love can never abandon you. So love waits, unwavering, in the periphery, ready to light the way, ready to rush in like a tide of peace, like a baptism of unity. It calls you to remove the dam of division in your hearts and in your world. This act must start inside each one of you, for you are a reflection and a microcosm of the whole. Where there is division in the world around you, there exists a division inside of you. Likewise, where there is self-compassion in your heart, so too does compassion bloom in the global heart. What exists in you exists in the global heart. What is brought to light in the global heart is what you must shed light on in your own. We say again, the fractured global heart for which you mourn is but a reflection of your individual human heart. Just as a grain of sand contains the same particles as the mighty mountain, your own heart feels, knows, and contains all that is within the global heart, at once beautiful and mighty, vulnerable and dark. Your hearts are hurting, we know. You feel torn asunder, disillusioned, and divided. You feel that something is being done to you, taken away from you, and you long for a healing and a restoration of peace. These descriptions, though, are only words that fall woefully short of the truth. The truth is that there is no difference between dark and light, weak and strong, beautiful and wretched. These perceptions are divisions you have created based on judgment of your own experience. You say, if something is easy to feel, it must be good. If something is difficult to feel, it must be bad. So you hide parts of yourself, wishing to only exist in the good, leaving the other half in shadow. Here lies the birth of division in your own hearts. This, dear ones, is a fractured way of living and further creates a fractured world. The heart of peace wants your wholeness. The eye of God wishes for all of you to step into the light. Sweet souls, you cannot begin to heal the masses until you are acquainted with the one. You cannot see the heart of the world until you see your own in all of its shades with only love and acceptance. Division is the work of the egoic mind. Unity is the act of spirit. We know it feels hard, impossible even, to see the light in those that hold different values from you. We know it makes no sense to try to love another if they've acted with hate. But know this, love is not an act of sense. Compassion is not an act of the mind. Even if you cannot bring yourself to love another with your mind and your thoughts, you can absolutely do it with your heart and soul. So that's quite heavy and quite beautiful advice and truth. Further on in the message, they guide us through a meditation to help work on that healing of division in our own hearts, and then send healing to the global heart. So in another video, I'm going to focus just on that meditation. So if this message resonated with you, then come back and check in, and I will have another video soon with a message for healing the global heart, and for answering that call to unity. And please pass this message on if it spoke to you, and hopefully it will speak to more people. Thank you. Blessings. And I hope you have a beautiful holiday season wherever you are and whatever you believe. Thank you.